Okay, so now let us look at the top. And I believe you have also watched the video that I sent it to you, the video about the names or the items in your house, the rooms and so on. So this is the word to say house is this word. Okay, this word. So read together with me. Al-baytu. Al-bayt. Or you can just say bayt. Okay, starting from this part. You can ignore this previous lesson. Because in the previous lesson, we said that this al means the. So you want to say the house, you say al-bayt. If you want to just say a house, then you remove this al. So the word is bayt. Bayt. So bayt is house. So now we want to say in the house. In the house. So in the house.
I mean, brother, can you off the mic?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So fi. Fi, this is how you say in. So now you want to say in the house. So you say fi. Fi bait. Okay, that is the basic. You add fi to the word bait. Fi bait. But since you want to say in the house. The house. So what is the word for the here? That is the al. So you join the fi and al. So it becomes fil bait. Okay, so you can repeat after me. Fil bait. Fil bait. Okay?
Feel by.
Fil bait. Okay, but if you read them individually, you will say fi al bait. Fi al bait. But nobody will say fi al bait. We will always combine the two words. So it becomes fil bait. At home or in the house. Okay, that is the first word, al bait. The second word for house. Okay, this is the second word. Sometimes you see this word. Instead of bait, they say manzil. 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 Okay, so manzil is also house. So again, you want to say the house, you add this al. So this is the. So the house. Al-manzil. Al-manzil. And you want to say at the house, you add this word fi. So we say fil manzil. Alright? So this is the topic, fil manzil, or you can say fil baiti. Okay. Now let's say you want to say this is a house. How do you say this is a house? We start with the word bait. How do you say this is a house based on the previous lesson? Haza and hazihi.
هذا البيت.
Haza al-bayt. You lost it. Haza al-bayt. Okay, good. Thank you. The word haza is correct because bayt is muzakkar. But Abdullah, I don't say hazal. I don't say hazal bayt. Why? Because we want to say this is a house, not this is the house or this house. We want to say this is a house. So what do we need to do? I don't want to say the house. I just want to say a house. So what should I do?
هذا بيتي.
Haza again.
بيتي.
Bait. Don't say baiti, just say bait. Haza bait. Unless if you want to say my house, then you say haza baiti. Yes, correct. Okay, otherwise you just say haza bait or baitun. That is the word. Okay, so without the al. Okay, without the al, because we want to say this is a. Later we will learn it. When should you say hazal bait? Yes, sometimes you see hazal bait with alif lam, but the meaning is not this is a house. The meaning will be different. This house is. So that is different. So at the moment we just use haza, and the next word do not put any al. Haza bait. Okay, that is the first one. Yes. What about the second word, manzil? We want to say this is a manzil. This is a house. But you want to use the word manzil instead of the word bait. So do you say haza or do you say hazihi?
Haza.
Haza as well. Yes, correct. Because there is no
Haza manzil.
Good. So we say haza manzil. Yes. So this is, okay, how do you use the word haza? Okay, again, do not put alif lam. Don't say hazal manzil. At the moment, no need to add alif lam. Haza manzil. Okay, good. Now we look at some, so these are the rooms that you have in your house, in our houses. Okay, the first one, to say room. To say room, so we had this word earlier in the previous notes. So what is the word to say room?
Room is urfa.
Ghurfa.
Ur-
Ghurfa. Not urfa, this is the gha sound. Ghurfa.
Ghurfa.
Yes, that is correct. Ghurfa. So that is the first word, ghurfa. And another word?
Hujra.
Yes, good. This is hujra. Hujra. Okay. Now you want to say this is a room. What do we say? Okay, who wants to try this?
Hazi
Hazi,
Ghurfa.
hazihi.
Hazihi Ghurfa.
Yes, correct. Yes, we say hazihi. Now we use the word hazihi. Hazihi ghurfa, because this is a muannas word. So hazihi ghurfa. Yes, correct. Hazihi ghurfa. What about hujra? Haza or hazihi?
Hazihi Hujra.
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 Yes. Okay. So these two we use with hazihi. Okay, good. Okay, that is the first word, word, ghurfa, and also hujra. The next word for kitchen. Okay, this is the word for kitchen. Okay, what is this word? Can somebody read this for me?
Matbah.
Matbah. Yes,
Matbah.
correct. Matbah. Good. Matbah. Yes. So that is kitchen. We say matbah. Matbah. Haza, hadhihi.
Haza matbah.
Yes, good. Haza. Right? So haza matbah. Yes, correct. So matbah is kitchen. Next word. Bathroom. Just now matbah. So now what is this? This is the ha, this is the mim, this is the mim. Can
Haman.
hammam.
Hammam. Okay.
Hammam. Yes, correct. Really. Ham. This is ham, and then you have two double mim. Hammam. Long sound. Okay, good. Hammam. Yes. So hammam. Yes, hammam is the bathroom. Correct. Hammam. Right? Hammam. So please make sure that you have this ham, the double mim sound. Don't just say hammam. If you say hammam, the meaning is different. Hammam is the bird, pigeon. That is hammam or hamama, hammam. But this is hammam. So by removing this one, it will turn into another word. Okay, so please be careful with our pronunciation. Hammam. Haza or hazihi?
Haza.
Haza hammam. Good. So we say haza hammam. Okay. So similarly, if you want to say dhalika or tilka, that hammam, that is a bathroom. Tilka.
Zalika.
Dalika, good, because this is a muzakkar word. All right, so you can practice with the rest of the word. Oh, this is this haza, this hazihi. Okay, so we just go through the rest of the word. The next word is to say a hall, the hall in your room or the hall in any building. You call it salah. Salah. Okay, salah. So please be careful with the long sound. It is salah and not salah. If you read the long vowel wrong, it becomes another word. Salah, then it means prayer. Salah. Okay, but this is salah. See, you see the difference in the long vowel? It will change the meaning. So salah. Salah is a hall. Haza, hazihi.
Haza.
Haza salah. What do you think? Abdullah Wang, what do you think? Haza salah. Is that correct? I want to say this is a hall. Sahih or no? Sahih or khata? Sahih is right, khata is wrong. I say haza salah.
خطأ.
Khata. This is, yes, Murali. This is not haza because this is, you see the ta? So this is the ta. So you have to say hazihi. Okay, thank you, Abdullah. Hazihi salah. Okay, so you say hazihi salah. Next word. Store. This is the word. In the video, one of the videos, they use another word to say a store. But this is another word for store. In that video, they said, if not mistaken, they say Baitul Khizana or something like that. So the word here is makhzan. This is a meme. Okay, this is a meme. This one is a meme. If it is normal writing, you just do this meme. Okay, this meme. But because this is the computer font, then the meme looks like this. Okay, so if you see this, this is a meme. All right. So makhzan. So the spelling is, if you write, you can have two ways of writing it. So this is another way of writing it. You write the word individually, makhazainun. But these two, so it can be combined. So this is the calligraphy aspect of it. So now this is ma. The meme, they put it above kha. Instead of beside the letter kha, they put it above the letter kha. So this is also meme and kha, right? So this is the word. Makhzan means store. So haza, makhzan, muzakkar. Okay. Now we want to say dining room. Two words. Okay, dining room, two words. So the first word is room just now. What is the word for room just now? Ghurfa. Okay, so you say room first. Ghurfa. What kind of ghurfa? What kind of room? It is to dine in, to have food. So the word is ta'am. 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 So we combine the two words, it becomes ghurfatu ta'am. Ghurfatu ta'am. If you look at in other book or on the internet, they will put alif lam here. They will put alif lam. They will say ghurfatu ta'am. But for this lesson, I want to make it simpler. Then I remove the alif lam. So you just say ghurfatu ta'am. Enough. Okay. But if you want to use the alif lam, yes, you can. You say ghurfatu ta'am combined with alif lam. Otherwise, we just say ghurfatu ta'am. So ghurfa literally means the room, a room, and ta'am is food. So room for food. The meaning is, of course, dining room. Okay, so ghurfatu ta'am. Naam, ghurfatu ta'am, dining room. Next word, your bedroom. Again, since you have the word room.
So it will be hazi, right?
Yes, a good question. Yes. Is it haza or hazihi? Yes, I forgot to use the word haza and hazihi. What do you think? Murali said just now, this is
Hazi.
hazihi.
Hazi, yeah.
Yes, Murali said hazihi.
Because the room, so
because
I'm not
of
sure.
the room. Yes, because Murali said this is hazihi because of the room, because of the word ghurfa. Okay, what about the rest? What do you think? Haza or hazihi? Should I say haza ghurfatu ta'am or should I say hazihi ghurfatu ta'am? Yes, what do you think? Just say.
Haji, sir.
Yes. Amin says hazihi.
Yeah, it's Haji.
Yes, Amin also says hazihi. Okay, what about the rest? Is there anyone who will say haza ghurfatu ta'am? No, right? Why? Because we are talking about the room. It is not about the food. It is about the room. So you always refer to the first word, even though here you have two words, ghurfatu ta'am. We are still referring to the room. So the room is ghurfa, then this is mu'annas. Correct. So we say hazihi ghurfatu ta'am. Okay, good. Yes. Hazihi ghurfatu ta'am. And similarly to the word bedroom. Bedroom here, ghurfa. Again, you have the word ghurfa. So you have to say hazihi as well. Hazihi ghurfa. Okay, what is bedroom? Two words. We combine the word ghurfa, room, together with this. Okay, iqra. Naum. Naum. So I ignore this part. I just say naum. Okay. So we combine the words. We say ghurfatun naum, ghurfatun naum, or ghurfatun naum. Okay, naum. Okay. So literally, ghurfa, room, naum means sleeping. So the room for sleep. Okay, the room for sleeping, we call it ghurfatun naum. And of course, it is a bedroom. Okay, so we have ghurfatu ta'am, we have ghurfatu naum. Hadhihi ghurfatu naum. Okay, next word, mirhab. Sorry, toilet. To say toilet, this is the word. Mirhabun. Mirhab. Mirhab. Hab. The dot sound. The last letter is the dot sound. Mirhab. So mirhab is the toilet. Okay, when you have that toilet bowl, that is the mirhab. Okay, yes. So mirhab, toilet. Haza mirhab. Haza mirhab. Naam. Next word, living room. For living room, people use two words. The first word or the first word or combination of word is ghurfatu. Again, they use the word ghurfa again. Ghurfatu ma'isha. 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 We combine the two words. Ghurfatu ma'isha. Ghurfatu ma'isha. Ghurfa is room. Ma'isha is living. So this is like direct translation. Ghurfatu ma'isha. Living room. Okay. So that is ghurfatu ma'isha. One option. Another word you can also use to say living room is this. Ghurfatu julus. 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 Ghurfatu julus. Julus literally means sitting. Okay, you sit down, that is julus. So ghurfatu julus is the ghurfa where everybody sit down. Everybody sit, and you call it ghurfa julus. So it is also a living room. Yes, so you can use either one. Ghurfatu ma'isha or ghurfatu julus. Okay, so these are the rooms, and you can find other rooms from the internet. Okay, if you have other rooms. Okay, now some furnitures. Okay, things that we have in our house. Okay, one of them is this one. Okay, you want to say refrigerator. Okay, whether the freezer or the fridge, the word is this. Thallaja. 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 Okay, so we say thallaja. Thallaja. Thallaja is refrigerator. Thallaja. Yes. So thallaja hazihi. Because of this star. So we say, oh, hadhihi thallaja. Or tilka thallaja. You can use this in your video, for example. Okay, you go around your house or your area, and then you point to all of these objects. Hazihi thallaja. I want to see that. I want to see that you can name that object. That is number one. Number two, you can use haza and hazihi or dhalika and tilka correctly. That is what I mean when I say you just use whatever that you have learned in our lesson. So just apply it. Okay. So I want to see that in your video. Thallaja. I will talk about this later, inshallah. Okay. Next word. You want to say a cooker. Sorry, your cooker. Okay, it can be your stove. That is your cooker or your stove. The name, the word is tabakha. 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 For example, your rice cooker, you call it tabakha. But for rice cooker, you will have to add the word rice after the word tabakha. Okay, so find in the dictionary what is the word for rice. Then you combine. You say tabakhatu aruz. Aruz is rice. Tabakha. But this is the basic word. Cooker is tabakha. Hadhihi tabakha. This is a cooker. Tabakha. The next word, the door. The door. This is the door. Babul. Or you just say bab. Bab. So bab is a door. Okay, bab. Bab. Haza bab. This is a door. You point to that door and then you say dhalika bab or haza bab. Next word, to say window. Nafidha. 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 Okay, nafidha or nafidhatun. So nafidha, hazihi, because of this. So you say hazihi nafidha. Okay, you can combine window of the house. You can say hazihi nafizatu bait. Nafiza bait, windows of the house.
Sir, actually for the cooker, I overlooked it. Is it Muzakkar or Muannas, sir? For
What do you
cooker.
think? What do you think? You have this letter.
I think it's Zahar. It's Muzakkar.
Muzakkar. If muzakkar, you don't have this one. You see this ta?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
This is the same ta. The same ta. This is individual ta. You don't connect it to the previous letter. This is the ta when it is connected. So this is the ta. So the shape of the ta, if you handwrite the word, then it will look like this. Sometimes people also write this. This is the same word actually. Okay, so you can. It is up to you. You can do this. You can also do this. Some people they do this as well. So as long as you have that shape, that is the ta. Correct. So this is muannas. Hazi.
Understand. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, nafiza. This is also hazihi, window. Hazihi nafiza. Okay, next word. Television. Your TV. Your TV. Tilfaz. Tilfaz. This is actually from English word television. They make it short. Talamvi, television. So this is from a foreign word. Then they make it into Arabic. Tilfaz. Okay, we say tilfaz. Sometimes you see they say television. That is, of course, taken from English. So tilfaz, haza, nota. So we say haza, tilfaz. Next, sofa, kanaba. Kanaba. Nothing to do with cannabis. Huh? Kanaba. Okay, so kanaba
Muannas.
yes, muannas, good, because of this ta. Kanaba. So if you go to YouTube, they will give you another word. Arika. That is also soft. So it is okay. It's not a problem. So vocabulary, you can take it from other sources. I just give you the important ones. And next, washing machine. Washing machine. Washing machine is this word. Ghassala. Ghassala. So you go to your machine, you say hazihi. Hazihi, because of this ta. Hazihi ghassala. Okay. Hazihi ghassala. So ghassala, washing machine.
Wasala or Rasala, sir?
Ra.
Rasala.
No, not ra. This is the ra. Ra, not ra. Ra is ra. This is ra.
Ra.
Yes, that is good. This is this sound. This letter rain. This letter rain. Ra. It's like the when you gargle water. Ra, that sound. Ra. Ra. Okay, so you can try gargle water and at the same time say this ghassala. Okay. Okay, not ra. Next, chair. Kursi. Kursi. So in
This
Malay,
is like an exact Malay word.
Malay word, we take it from Arabic. We say kursi, but it is Arabic word. We say kursi, right? So kursi. So kursi is, yeah, of course, the chair. Kursi. So haza kursi. You point to the chair. Haza kursi. Kursi. Your bed. Sarir. 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 Haza. Nota. So then it is sarir. Sarir, and the last word is your key. Miftah. 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 Okay, so miftah, key. Haza miftah. Okay, haza miftah. So what you can do now is you can go find other words because you want to make your video. So I don't know what do you have in your house. Maybe you have gold in your house, so you want to point to your gold. So you find the word gold, and then you use the word haza or hazihi. So this is gold. So how do you say that? Haza or hazihi? Hada dhahab. Right? So it is up to you. The vocabulary, it is actually up to you. You don't need to depend on this, but you can use some of this. Okay? So that is for the items, the rooms and also items in your house. Okay, anything you want to ask? Maybe you find a new word and then you want to ask me about the word? No? Okay. If there is no question, okay, now we move to the next one. So I have also sent to you a video where they provide you with a list of verbs. If not mistaken, they give you 50 verbs, right? Of course, you don't have to memorize all of them. We just want to pick up some important ones. If it is important to you, then you pick up that words, right? The basic action, the basic verb. So here, I give you the basic ones, all right? So, okay, why do you need to know these verbs? Because we want to ask questions later. In your project, you might want to ask question to your friend. You want to say, oh, what do you do? Then you ask him and then he will respond or she will respond. Then we need to use some verbs, all right? So now we look at the question. So this is similar to the one that we have learned in another lesson. When we say, what do you do? Okay, what do you do? Okay, he works as a doctor, if you still remember. Okay, so this is the same question. Mada taf'alu? Maza taf'alu? In the previous lesson, we say maza yaf'alu. Maza yaf'alu abuka? Or maza ya'malu abuka? What does your father do? So here I use a different word, which is taf'alu. But the meaning is similar to ya'malu previously. Maza taf'alu? What do you do? So this ta is for you, anta. Maza taf'alu? What do you do? For male, you, male, we say taf'alu. For female, if you still remember, in one of our lessons, we said for female, you end the word with lin or in. So we say maza taf'alin. So again, the two words, maza taf'alu? If you want to ask your friend, what do you do? What are you doing? Or what do you do? For a female, we say maza taf'alin. Maza taf'alin. Okay, so remember these two words, maza taf'alu and maza taf'alin. Okay. Next, okay, I want you to ask this question to your friend. Maza taf'alu? Now you ask him, what are you doing in that room, in that place? So you have to use all these places. Ghurfa, hujra, matbakh, hammam, makhzan, and so on. Okay, so you ask that question. So you have to use this word fi. Maza taf'alu fi ghurfa, for example. Maza taf'alina fi ghurfa. So what are you doing or what do you do in the room? Okay, fi ghurfa. Or you can add alif lam if you want. Fil, you want to say in the room. So we say fil ghurfa. So, for example, we want to use ghurfa. Maza taf'alu fi ghurfa. If you want to use hujra, maza taf'alu fi hujra. Okay, so you try asking all these questions. Maza taf'alu or maza taf'alina for a woman, for a girl. Maza taf'alina fi matbakh. Okay, until you try this until the end, until this one. Ghurfati julus. Maza taf'alina fi ghurfati julus. Okay, that is your question. Okay. So when people ask you this question, what do you do? Maza taf'alu? Maza taf'alin? The response is you just mention the action that you are doing. So if you are reading, then you just say I read. Of course, you don't have to say af'alu or taf'alu. You don't have to repeat this word. Okay, so you straight away use all these actions. So these are some of the verbs that you can use to answer. So let's look at the first one. You want to say, oh, I wake up. I wake up from sleep. So this is the word. I wake up from sleep. This is a bit long. Okay, you can listen to me. Astayqizu. 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 Okay, or you can ignore this part, skip this part. We say astayqiz. So astayqiz means I wake up. So what is the correct question for this? Which room is this? If you want to answer astayqiz.
Ghurfatun Naum.
Ghurfatun Naum, yes, sahih. So you can say maza taf'alu fi ghurfatin naum. Astayqiz. Of course, people don't say, oh, I wake up in the ghurfatun naum. So this verb might not be suitable to answer the question, but this is just an example. Astayqiz. So you can say astayqiz, and then you say fi ghurfa noun. So in your video, you can do this. So for example, you just take a show. Oh, I'm just waking up. So astayqiz. So you show you are lying on your bed, and then you say astayqizu minan naum, for example. Or astayqizu fi ghurfa noun. Okay, that is the first word, astayqiz. The second word, I take a bath, or I'm having a bath. This is the word aghtasilu. Aghtasilu. Aghtasil. Aghtasil. So we say aghtasil. I take a bath. Okay, you don't have to say ana anymore. Because of this a, remember, when we learn about the verb, we say that a already means ana, I. But if you want to put ana in front of the word, yes, you can. You say ana aghtasil. Okay. So where do you taghtasil? Aghtasil fi. If you want to use the room, which room? Aghtasil fi. Which room?
Garfatu Maisha. Maisha.
Ghurfatu ma'isha.
Garfatu living room.
So you take a bath in living room? Not suitable. Right?
Yeah.
So
I mean bathroom. Gurfatu now.
Ghurfatu naum is no. Ghurfatu naum is sleeping room. It's your bedroom. That is
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Which one? Aghtasilu fi
Hammam.
hammam. Don't say hammam. Hammam. Abdullah, I said earlier, don't say hammam. Hammam means the bird, pigeon. Hammam. Right. Thank you. So you say aghtasilu fil hammam. So if you want to ask question, you can say maza taf'alu fil hammam. Then you respond aghtasilu fi hammam. Right? Okay. Next word, I pray. Usalli. 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 So usalli is I pray. Usalli. Usalli. So when you pray, you say usalli fardal maghribi. Right? So usalli, I pray maghrib. I pray insha. Usalli. So usalli. For Muslim, when we say usalli, we are referring to that activity, praying. But for the non-Muslim, for example, the Christian Arab, when they say usalli, they mean they pray. They pray to their God. Okay, so two different meaning for the word usalli. One is praying. Second is just to ask your faith from your God. You say usalli as well. They use the word usalli as well. Okay, usalli. Okay, next word, I eat. You have learned this word. Akulu. Akulu. So where do you akulu? Where do you eat? Aina ta'kulu. In which room? Which ghurfa?
Okay. Gurfatun To'am.
Ta'am.
To'am.
Yes, ghurfatu ta'am. Good. So we can say akulu fi ghurfat ta'am. Akulu fi ghurfati ta'am. Okay, akulu. So you want to relate all these verbs with the room. Alright, so you do that in your video. So you take a video, for example, you are taking your noodles, or akulu. Akulu fi ghurfati ta'am. You can add noodle. How do I say noodle? Find in the Google. Akulu, and then find the word noodle. Akulu noodle fi ghurfati ta'am. Okay? Right. Next word. I cook. Sorry, I drink. I drink. Ashrabu. Ashrab. Ashrab. So ashrab. Okay, so ashrab is I drink. This is also fi ghurfati ta'am. Ashrab. Next one, I cook. For those who are cooking, you can say this. Atbukhu. Atbukhu. Atbukh. Okay, so atbukh, cook. I cook. Or I am cooking. Atbukhu. So where do you cook? Aina tatbukhu. What is the place? Okay, find the word for kitchen. Atbukhu fi
Matbah.
matbakh. Good.
Matbah.
Matbakh. Yes. So you say atbukhu fi matbakh. Okay, you show me. Atbukhu fi matbakh. Yes. Next word. I sleep. Okay, this is how to say I sleep. Anamu. Anam. Anamu. I sleep. Okay. Anamu. Yes. So anamu. I sleep. Anamu fi which room? Fi ghurfa naum. Fi ghurfati naum. Anamu fi ghurfa naum. In the bedroom. Yes. Anamu. Next word. I sit. I sit down. This is the word. Ajlisu. Ajlisu. I sit down. Some of these words we have seen in when we learn about the verbs, right? Fi'il mudari, the verbs. And I believe we have seen some of these words. Ajlis, I sit. Okay, this. Now, you want to say, I watch TV. Two words, because you want to say TV as well. The first word, I watch. Ushahidu. Ushahidu. Ushahidu, I watch. Or I'm watching. Ushahid. Ushahidu, so what do you watch? What are you watching? Tilfaz. Just now we had this word tilfaz, TV. Ushahidu tilfaz. Ushahidu tilfaz. So aina, where? Where do you watch TV? Aina tushahidu tilfaz. In which room? Ushahidu tilfaz fi. In the living room. What is the word? Or in the bedroom if you have TV in your bedroom. Yes, what is living room just now? Ghurfat.
Garfatu Maisha.
Ghurfatu Maisha. Yes, Ghurfatu Maisha.
So hall also can, right? Sola.
Yes, it is up to you. You can say Ushahidu tilfaz fi sala. Ushahidu tilfaz fi matbakh. If you have TV in your kitchen, fi matbakh. So the answer is up to you. All right. So next word. Astarihu. I rest. Astarihu. Astarihu. So I take a rest. So I rest. Astarihu. Astarihu fi. So again, you can use any room. Fi ghurfati naum. Fi matbakh. Fi sala. Fi ghurfati julus. The idea is that you have to remember all these words, right? Room. So what do you do in that room? So it is up to you to say or to use what room and what action. Next word, I read. Aqra'u. 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 Not iqra, the one that we always hear. Iqra, that is the instruction to say read. You, please read. Then you say iqra. But this is to say I read. I am reading. So you say aqra. 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 What is the word for book just now in the beginning of the lesson?
Kitab.
Kitab. So you can say aqra.
Kitab.
Aqra kitab. Where do you aqra kitab? Aqra kitab fi. Don't forget, every time you want to mention
Fi.
you say fi. Yes. Aqra kitab fi. So where do you read?
Kitab.
Right.
Fi. Living room also can actually.
Anything.
Okay. Garfatu Maisha.
Ghurfatul Ma'isha. Yes. Yes. Said, what do you want to say?
Could it be fil bayt?
Yes, you can. Aqra'ul kitab fil bayt. Anything. Okay. As long as you can mention the correct place. Aqra'ul kitab fil bayt. Later you can say Aqra'ul kitab fi jami'ah. Okay. But today it's only for house. So we just use whatever that we have in our house. Yes. Aqra. So you can combine all these words. Aqra kitab. Aqra whatever. Okay. You find other word. If you want to say I read magazine. So that is why I don't give you a proper sentence, because I want you to try to use all these words on your own. choose any word that you want. Do not just depend on whatever that I give you. All right? So Aqra Majalla, for example, you want to say I read magazine. So how do I say Aqra newspaper? So go find the word newspaper. So in your video, if you can find the words, some other words on your own, so there will be a bonus. Okay, so I encourage you to explore on your own. So I will give you feedback whether it is correct or not. All right. Next word, I play. So this is the word to say I play. Al-abu. Al-abu. Al-abu, I play. So what do you play? You can add another word. So what do you play in your house, for example? Maybe you play ping pong in your house. So find the word for ping pong, for table tennis. What is table tennis in Arabic? Al-abu. Yes, Abdullah, what do you want to say?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing, okay. So al-abu, for example. Al-abu, kuratul khadam, football, if you play football in your house. Okay, so find the word. Okay. These are some of the actions, all right? So you can add more. Now, some words that you can add to your previous sentences. So this time you want to say in the morning. How do you say in the morning? Just now we just say I read book in my room. But now you want to add to the sentence. So in the morning I read book. In the evening, in the afternoon. So how do you say that? Okay, first we look at all the vocabulary. First, to say morning, this is the word. To say morning, we say sabah. 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 Okay, so sabah. Sabah is morning. Sabah. The second word, noon, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Zuhr. 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 So our prayer, the Zuhr prayer, why it is called the Zuhr prayer? Because it is during the noon, at noon time. So that is why it is called Zuhr. Salat Zuhr, Zuhr prayer. So Zuhr, basically noon. Next word, in the late afternoon. So Zuhr, noon or afternoon, maybe at 2 o'clock, you can call it Zuhr as well. But if it is a bit late afternoon, maybe about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, so that is the Asr time. So we say Asr. And our Salat, our prayer, Asr prayer, it is called Asr prayer because it is done during that time, the Asr time. Okay, so that is why it is called Asr. So late afternoon here, I just put the word late afternoon, but the meaning is like 4, 5 o'clock. Okay, during our Asr prayer, then that is what we call Asr time. All right, so you can use that Asr time. And another word is evening. Masa. 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 So it can mean evening. Sometimes they also use this for afternoon, especially when they refer to AM and PM. AM is what? Sabah. PM is masa. So masa, it can be from the afternoon until the evening or until at night sometimes. They use the word masa. Okay, so masa. And the last word is night. Night is lail. 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 So lail is night. Okay, so how do you use these words? Now we want to see how do you use this sabah all this time. Sabah, zuhur, asar, masa, and also lail. How do you use them? If, for example, you want to say in your sentence, in the morning, or at noon, in the afternoon, at night, how do you use that? There are two ways. Okay, there are two ways of saying it. It is up to you. Okay, there are two ways. The first way, or the first method is by adding the word fi. The word fi that you used just now, fi, in. So it is the same word. So for example, I want to say in the morning, I just say fi sabah. Fi sabah. Actually, you need the alif lam. Okay, actually you need the alif lam here. You need to say fi sabah. Okay, so if you can read the alif lam, you read it with the alif lam. You say fi sabah. Fi sabah in the morning. Otherwise, you just say fi sabah without the alif lam. So it is okay. People understand. Okay, so that is the first one. You say fi sabah. During the zuhur time, we say fi zuhur. Fi zuhur. Okay, again, you put the alif lam. Fi zuhur. During the asr time, we say fil asr or fi asr. Fil asr. Okay, so I read book. Aqra'u kitab fi al asr. or fi asr. So we know, oh, you are reading your book during the afternoon or late afternoon time. Masa, again, you use fi masa, or you can add al, fil masa. Nah, so usalli fil masa, usalli, I pray in the afternoon or in the evening, fil masa. Nah. And finally, lail, night. So you can add fi lail, or you can put alif lam, so it becomes fil lail, fil lail. So that is the first way. How do you say at? Okay, at that particular time or in that particular time, you say fi. The second way, so now we use the second method. The second way, we don't need the word fi. No need to say fi. Okay, no need to say fi, but there is something you need to do to all these words. So for example, no need to say fi. For example, the word sabah, what do you need to do is you need to end this word with an, with tanwin and fathah. So the word now becomes sabah. Just now we just say sabah. Now it becomes sabahan. You add that alif. So that alif it comes together with this sign. So these two, the sign, this symbol, and together with the alif, tells you that you are doing it at this time, at this particular time. So you have the meaning of at in this han, sabahan. So this is a grammar. When you learn about the grammar, you will know, oh, why do you translate at or in the morning? Okay, why is this? All right. So two ways. It is up to you. The easiest, if of course you just add fi sabah. The second way, you say sabah, but you end it with an, sabahan. For the word zuhur, if you want to use the second way, you say zuhur, and again you end the word with this an. So we say zuhran. So when you say zuhran, I know you want to say fi zuhur, during the zuhur time. For example, you can say akulu when? Zuhran, during the zuhur time or at noon. Okay, akulu zuhran. The third word, asr. Okay, what do you think? What will happen to this word? Sabah becomes sabahan. Zuhur becomes zuhran. Okay, what about this word, asr? Anybody would like to try this?
Asran.
Don't say asr an, combine.
Asran.
Asran, yes, correct. So you don't stop asr and then an, no. When I say an here, it means that you need to combine it with the previous sound. R and an, ran. So we say asran. Okay, yes. So yes, we say asran. Al-abu, kuratal qadam. I play al-abu. When? Asran, during the asr time, during 4 or 5 o'clock. Yes, correct. Next word, masa. Okay, what happened to this word, masa? You want to say in the evening. Masa. So it will become
Masan.
masaan. Yes. Okay, again, you just add that masaan. No, when I hear masaan, I know you want to say in the afternoon. And finally, the word lail. Lail, it will become lailan. So this is how it will look like. Lailan. So this is the lam plus the alif. So lam plus alif will look like this. Lam. Okay. So we say lailan. So aqra kitab lailan. Anamu lailan, and so on. All right. So this is the words that you need to know for today. Of course, I don't expect you to memorize all of the words. You try to memorize the one that is important to you. Okay. And in the next lesson, we will try to do this. Okay. So we will try to ask. So now in the next lesson, we will apply. We will apply whatever that you have learned in question and answer. So we will start from here. Maza taf'alu. And then here we have another question. Aina. So just now we ask Maza, what? What do you do? So I wake up, I train, and so on. So next question that you can ask to your friend, for example, if they say, what do you do? Ana atbuhu, I cook. For example, they say, I cook. Now you want to ask him back, what do you cook? Then these are the questions. Where do you cook? What do you cook? With whom? When? So we want to ask a question and what is the answer, okay? So you can try look at this, and inshallah we will continue on the next lesson. Yes, any question before we end our session today?
Sir, is hammam only
Hammam.
for bathroom or toilet as well?
Okay. For the word hammam, from what I read, they can use for both. Hammam. Yes. Sometimes you have toilet in your bathroom, right? You have hammam. But they said if it is only with the toilet bowl, then you just call it mirhab. Because hammam, in some countries, they use the word hammam to refer to public bathroom where they take bath. Hammam, like in Turkey. If you do Turkey, they call it hammam over there. Hammam, yes.
Okay, thank you.
There is another word. If you Google, there is another word. They use the word dauratul miyah. That is the proper word if in public place. In public place, in the washroom, they will not say hammam, because hammam is when you can have a bath, then you call it hammam. Otherwise, they use a different word. So, but in our house, it is either hammam or mirhab. Yes. Any other question? Okay. Yes. All right. So we conclude our session today with Tasbih Kafara and Surah Al-Asr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asri innal insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu wa amilus solihat wa tawassaw bil haqq wa tawassaw bis sabr. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Okay, ila liqa. Ma'assalama. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, welcome salam. Thank you, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody.